Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to Crendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen. Today, I'm going to be talking about other MMORPGs you could play that aren't World of Warcraft, because currently a lot of people are not playing World of Warcraft, myself included. I was going to make this video prior to being sponsored by Guild Wars 2, but hey, now we're sponsored by Guild Wars 2. It was kind of funny because I installed Guild Wars 2 a few days before they were like, hey, do you want to watch this trailer and show it off on stream and in a video? And I was like, yeah, I literally just logged in and claimed like 6 years of rewards I hadn't claimed. So check out this trailer from the stream the other day.
Look around us. Your children would be trapped in the past, if not for me. Their worlds are carved from the jade that I gave purpose. I promised them a future. A century of progress cannot end this way. I'll find a way to save us all.
Oh, that's the character I played, the little guy. So yeah, it's coming out in February of 2022. So yeah, I'm pumped for Guild Wars 2. I mean, they're going to have boats you can chill with your friends on. And they're going to have fishing. I mean, what else could I ask for in an expansion? Like I said, I installed Guild Wars 2 days before they even asked me to watch the new expansion trailer for a sponsored thing. And I was just like, dude, Guild Wars 2 is one of those games where when I first played it 9 years ago, I can't believe that was 9 years ago, 9 years ago. I loved it. I loved the cooking, being able to just gather all these cooking ingredients and kind of mix and match them and see what worked. I'm sure now you can just go online and be like, look, you mix an apple with a glass of water, you got apple juice, right? But back then I was like, blue, 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 just doing all that. There's no subscription for it, which is fantastic. You can just, you buy the game, you play the game. That's what it is. And I believe you can PvP like at level 1 from what I've heard. I don't like 100% know that, but everybody that was watching the stream was like, yeah, you can just PvP at level 1. And I guess at max level, you just get a lot of little bonuses on the side, like at 80, kind of quality of life bonuses. So, I mean, I'm probably going to be checking out Guild Wars 2 on stream or just in general pretty soon here. I'm actually going to be making a pointless top 10 in Guild Wars 2, which is another thing I'm kind of announcing right here, is that I'm going to go through possibly all these games and make a pointless top 10 for each one, because I've made pointless top 10s on WoW for so long, and I was like, what if I just did this for other games? Like, I think it'd actually be a fun format to do, right? Because a lot of times you might be like, how is this game? And, you got all the people that review it and do all that, but specifically, my format is, do you like trees? Do you like buildings? Do you like weird creatures? Like, I'm gonna be your guy to go in there and find the hard-hitting, pointless stuff that you need to know about. So, I'm actually pretty excited for that. Next game is one I've already played. That's Final Fantasy. I've done a lot of fishing in Final Fantasy, and I love it. Like, I was somebody who was like, whatever, I'm not gonna play Final Fantasy fishing, right? I didn't really care that much. I'm not a big Final Fantasy person. I've never even, like, beaten the Final Fantasy game in a single player, and whenever I play it, I get kind of bored because I'm not a big JRPG person. But I was like, you know what? You got to try it, right? You got to try something to know if you don't like it. And I'd already played, Final Fantasy, whatever, like, actual gameplay and leveling and all that, but I was like, I've never done fishing. So after doing the fishing, I loved it. And I'm going to keep leveling up my fishing. Kind of at my own pace currently, because it's just what I do. I think it's a fun way to chill out, just go fishing, go fish on the ocean boat and do whatever. I was actually going to fish on stream the other day, and then I couldn't remember my my login for the Moogle shop. I don't know what it's called. Whatever you use to log in. All I know, it's like from 2005, man. Like, they got to upgrade that thing more than League of Legends has to upgrade their client. It's so outdated. I'm just like, come on. And I was like, one-time password? What is this? I don't remember. And I was like, oh, it's an authenticator. They got to update that. But outside of that, I mean, I love the fishing in the game. And I think the game in general is a great game. I just don't think it's the right one for me in terms of actually rating and PvP and all that. But fishing, thumbs up. I'm sure I'm going to do a pointless top 10 Final Fantasy fishing. In fact, I might do some pointless top 10 Final Fantasy stuff, because I do like the world a lot. I actually like the world and the environments and the creatures and everything, so I think I could play around with that and, you know, not have to actually play the game. So next up, we have Elder Scrolls Online. And this is a big one because I remember playing this when it first came out, and I was like, you know, but apparently, like, everybody that I've heard that plays it now is like, yeah, it's a lot different from when it came out, and it's actually really fun, and it's good. And I was like, oh, okay, so now I kind of want to play Elder Scrolls Online. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I legit kind of want to play some Elder Scrolls Online. And, I mean, you know, it's Elder Scrolls, so the universe seems pretty cool. I actually like the graphic style of it. It's got that realistic style, but it's got a little bit of the, like, cartoony-ish graphic-esque style mixed in, which I like. Kind of, it feels like more of a hyper-realistic WoW in a way, if that makes sense. Like, it's not too hyper-realistic, but it's just in comparison to WoW, right? So, I think this would also be a fun one to make some pointless top 10s in, just walk around. Apparently, you can just level however you want as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to actually play it in order to get a feel for what's going on, but I'm actually pretty pumped to check this one out as well. So I think currently I've got like Guild Wars is my number 1 to check out. Elder Scrolls is my number 2. Final Fantasy I've already checked out, but I do love the fishing, so like that's already up there. And then we have a couple other ones. One of them being New World. New World was just in alpha, beta, alpha, one of those. And I got to play it I played it for a couple hours, maybe like 3-4 hours. I mean, I'm not like, I played so much, you know, but I got a feel for the game. I got, you know, a few levels out of it. And of course I did the fishing because gotta do the fishing, right? Fishing was actually pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't Final Fantasy tier. It wasn't like, you know, WoW tier where you just cast and wait and pull in. It had a little bit of, you know, you try to pull the fish in. It had a little bit of like a, what's it called? Like a record-setting fish catch. It's like, oh, you caught this fish that's pretty big. Oh, you caught this one that's bigger. And the fishing pool things were actually a little confusing. So I was fishing in one and then it went away, but it said it was still there. And I'm like, well, where is it now? Is it going to come back? Is it just gone forever? And this is just an outdated fishing thing? I don't know, but, you know, I'm sure they're going to improve it. And it was still fun. Like, I think it's worth checking out when it comes out. So I'm going to check it out. I thought the town was really cool. I thought the gathering was really cool. I've heard the PvP PvE's a little hit or miss. But I don't usually play that too competitively, so I'm not your guy for that. But you know what? Gathering professions, sign me up. I love it, especially the fishing. And then the final one that I know of is Ashes of Creation. I have not actually played this one. I've just seen little bits of it here and there. I've seen a lot of the developer stuff. But from what I've seen, the developers seem to be pretty cool. They seem to listen to the community. They seem to really be trying to make a good game. I think it is probably the most far off from all these games of being the most playable. But I mean, hey, if it's gonna be good, like, give it some time, let it keep getting better, and when it comes out, maybe it'll be great. I don't know. I would say it's probably the least liked of all my art styles. Maybe next to New World. Like, I'm not a big fan of the New World art style. Like, it's Ashes of Creation. It seems okay. But I mean, if the game's good, like, whatever, I don't care. You know, I'm always like, if I enjoy the game, like, it's fine with me. Plus, a lot of the environments actually look neat. I think the big thing for me is just the environments. There's also a man riding a lizard, which is, you know, sign me up. Hold on, I'm gonna pop it up right now in the background on my thing here. Here we go. There you go, man riding lizard. Big fan of that. That is definitely the mount I would be using. So let me know down in the comments section below what you think. Which of these games are you currently playing, or do you want to try and play any of them? Are you gonna be playing any in the future? Are you hyped for those? Let me know down in the comments section below. And thank you again to Guild Wars 2 for sponsoring the video. And I'm pumped for some Guild Wars 2 fishing, man. It's going to be good. So, thank you very much for watching, listening, and tell me if there's any good pointless top 10 stuff you could recommend in like any of these games, because I am open to exploring the new frontiers. So, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.